Well, this is really weird. What's going on, film heads? I'm the Modern Film Critic, and we are reviewing a new Alexander Payne film that I am really excited about. I've been so excited for this film for a while now, and when I saw the trailer, man, it blew me away. And I was like, man, I've got to see this. Finally, it came to a town here in Tennessee. I drove about an hour and a half to go see it. It is called Nebraska, and it stars Bruce Dern, June Squibb, Bob Odenkirk, Will Forte, and I think that pretty much covers it. This film follows a man named Woody, who he's really old, and doesn't have much time left, and he gets a card in the mail that says, "You have won $1 million, come to Nebraska, Lincoln, Nebraska, to claim your $1 million. So he starts walking to Nebraska, and his son's like, "Well, I'll just take you." And from that, you can pretty much assume that this is gonna be anything but a road trip movie. No, this is way more than that. This isn't just a funny road trip movie. It's got heart to it. But on the other side, yes, it is very funny. Alexander Payne captures exactly what old people act like. It's almost scary. This is exactly what old people act like, because I've been around a lot of them in my family and stuff, and I was like, I'm watching old people, like, I don't think any of these old people are actors. I think they just got old people from, town and was like, talk about this, and we're going to record you doing that. And it's brilliant, and the acting is so good by Bruce Dern. He does a great job playing Woody. I think I see an Oscar nom going towards him. I don't know if he'll win, but he definitely deserves a nomination. Also, June Squibb definitely deserves a nomination. She was fantastic in this movie. She is so funny. There's a scene in a graveyard that you need to see. If you see this movie, keep that in mind, because that scene is probably one of my favorite scenes of the movie. It is so funny. She pretty much goes to her family's where her family is buried. A lot of her family is buried, and she judges each one individually as she keeps reading off the names, and she's judging all of them, and it was so funny the way she does it. These are just how old people really do act. This is spot on, and it is so funny. Will Forte is the son, and he does a very good job as well. I think he shows a lot of he wants his dad to be I can't really put my finger on it. He's the type of person that just wants to take care of his dad and to see his dad do a lot before he dies. So he's like, I'll just take him and let him have his little fantasy, and he takes him, and things happen, funny things happen, and it shows that how crazy people will get when they find out someone they know is going to win $1 million. Because at that point, people were like, "Oh, I think you owe me $10,000 for letting you borrow my this." The people find reasons to take money from Woody because they realize that he's going to be a millionaire and he's going to be rich, and everybody buys it because they want to believe it, because it's a small town. He makes the front headline news, and he gets pretty popular because it's a small town and no one's ever really done this before. So Woody gets very popular, and people rob him. They try and take his certificate. They try and do a lot of things to get a little piece of what Woody's getting, and in the very end, it's honestly fantastic. I love the very end of this film, and I think it is a very brilliant movie. Now, I only have one gripe. There is one little scene that I did not really care for in a newspaper building. It was that scene was sort of boring and kind of slow-ish. So I docked points for that, but that is the only thing I'm docking points for. This movie is filled with fantastic performances. It is so funny. I love the visual style that Alexander Payne brings to the big screen. It's black and white, and it really depicts a very good portrayal of a small town. I can't remember exactly where they live, but it's a small town, and it depicts a great father-son story. And in all honesty, it's funny, but it's very heartwarming as well, and the ending is amazing. I love the ending of this film, and I couldn't have changed it. This is the way it should have ended, and it's the way it did end, and I was super glad with that. So 4.5 out of 5 for Nebraska. Like I said, performances are great, visual style is great, so funny, but it also has some heart to it. Definitely check this movie out. Let's just say December is making up for all the crap that we had back in summer and the beginning of the year. This past month has been nothing but great movies coming out this weekend. So what are your thoughts on Nebraska? Let me know in the comment section below. Are you excited for it? Have you seen it? And if you have, let me know what you think. Do you agree? Do you disagree? And as always, I'm the Modern Film Critic signing off.